What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Champion Strike video, coming to you every Saturday, usually in the evening. This week we have 2 sudden death games. It's definitely my favorite event type that they have. Let's get right into it. We have ALS from Lacus Pinus. Now, a lot of people will run Leon for this just because of his extra health pool. When the people are at equal level, because everything in sudden death is equal level 11 that is, that extra health actually gives you quite a bit of an advantage. But you can see there I already wiped that advantage out just by utilizing my attack range, which you can get extra hits, especially against Leon. You can get extra hits and there's nothing he can do about it. Like right here, there's nothing he can do. The champion lag on the movement, you'll almost always get a couple of hits off. Now the tower in sudden death is always a good move because you will see a lot of ogres and you'll definitely see a lot of Goliaths. The Goliaths are very important in most decks, and in fact this deck is a Goliath cycle deck that we'll talk a little bit about between games here. There's multiple ways to play sudden death, but Goliath is a very popular option. Now you can see he only has 566 health here, so he has to be a little bit careful and where he goes. Obviously I have the spell win here, but I don't want to miss the spells basically. That would be really detrimental. So I want to do it in a place where I still get value even if I miss him. I'm pretty sure at level 11 the fireball doesn't kill him right now. I think it's like 400 something, but I could be wrong. But either way, I was hoping to just kind of play here. Him having that low health does actually put him at a huge disadvantage when it comes to defending his turret. He can't really get into the mix as much because he threatens to get hit by AoE spells, AoE attacks, things like the rolling charger. Now we get the spider mines out there and they do really well. I could just beat him with the mana spears here. But I think right now I'm not 100% sure how much damage the mana spears at level 11 would do. I think thinking back now they would definitely have killed him. But we take the bar either way, or the tower, excuse me. And that's all it takes to win in this mode, right? So as we mentioned earlier, this is a Goliath cycle deck. Basically the idea is to cycle through to get to Goliath, and also the Lancer is important too. The Lancer is just a really good card at level 11, and for the 4 cost, the deck's very cheap, right? The 4 cost is the biggest ones you see there. We have the cannon and the watchtower to help defend, and the swarms to defend against the bigger units. And you can see that it's a good mix of defense and offense, and if you can keep cycling through to that Goliath, it's very difficult to prevent the Goliath from at least getting one hit off. Pretty much at least whatever you're gonna do, they're gonna get one hit off. See that? Even with a big ogre, we still get one hit off. But unless you're running a couple buildings, because the Goliath doesn't just go straight to your tower, it goes straight for a building. So it could be one of those two, for instance. So here you'll see that watchtower helping us there. We're able to get behind the Leon there and get some good damage there, which was pretty good, but unfortunately the ogre did get one hit on our tower, so it drops our tower below his in health, but he has a little bit less health than us, so we've done overall more damage to him because he has more overall health than us. So we're doing pretty good here. So as he comes in on us, we try to get a couple of hits. We do get one, so that's where I was saying earlier, Ariel really has that benefit, especially on Leon. Now the bananas, I was gonna say bananas. The bunny rabbit, not super good, but he's super high pressure here. He's hoping to just dive in and get this tower here, but we're able to defend well. It's like I said, it's a good mix of defense, and those good strong offensive cards are actually pretty good on defense as well, not just the charger, but also like the towers and stuff like that. You see there, the good thing about the Lancer is that you can use her on defense, and then also she's a huge threat onto the enemy. Now there I overcommit a little bit, but we are able to get through, and the Goliath takes it home. And like I said, this is just all about the Goliath cycle. Now another way to play sudden death that I found actually a bit more fun, and I think it was like, I wouldn't say easier, but just like more carefree, The Goliath Cycle deck is probably like the main meta deck that you'll see. Black Hole is a good one to use because it'll pull the Goliath away. Black Hole with Watchtower is a good combination. But also what you'll see is some people will just run the Saint Knight, like I had Saint Knight as well. They'll just run the Saint Knight and they'll try to tower dive you and you know, get a quick bar, or get the quick tower early, or potentially the champion as well. So what I do, and probably my favorite way to play, is I'll go in with a deck that's made up of stuff like the Divvy, the Divider Flying Bat guy, or definitely Rolling Charger, but definitely the Berserkers, the 6-cost Berserkers. Maybe the shields, the 8-cost shields, because if you get the Saint Knight right in there with the shields, when the shield blows up and they turn into those 4 units, that can be a lot of damage there. But basically you take Ariel out there, basically so you can get the most amount of hits quickly. And because she gets the speed boost and the attack speed boost from the Saint Knight, so when you put and with the 2 times mana, you basically just dive for the turret right away. You put the 2 Berserkers out, and basically right when you're at the right spot, you'll get 10 energy to be able to put the Saint Knight out too, and then you just go for the tower, and you'll either kill the tower and win, or you'll die, or they'll defend and you'll probably lose. Honestly, I just give up after that. So the whole goal of that is to just get a huge push real quickly and try to surprise them. You know, if they play 7 energy on one side, they play an ogre on one side, and you can dive that other side, they only have 3 energy to defend at that point. They're not going to be able to, right? So it's really easy to, if you're just trying to get through your wins, and you know, maybe you're doing something else, maybe you're watching a movie or something like that, so every time the dive doesn't work, you're like, oh well, that sucks. You stop playing for a second, watch the movie, oh look, the game's ready again, start the game, try to dive, doesn't work, oh well, start over. That's what I was doing the other day, and it's really fun. Like I said, it's a fun game mode, and I find myself actually playing that one even after I finish the event. I'll jump in for a game or two just because it's kind of fun. But I hope that they come up with more events. Some events that I would like would be maybe an event without towers at all. So it's basically just a free-for-all, whoever's champion dies first, or dies 3 times, maybe, whatever it might be. I think that would be kind of interesting, or different things. Maybe mana times 5 or something crazy like that, where we could just drop units out like crazy. I heard they're developing 2v2. That'll be really cool. But otherwise, I'm excited to see what 2 cards they're going to come out with. One of the cards I think is going to be like an AoE damage plus another attack. So like it's the elf that has like a gun on her shoulder, and I feel like she'll attack around her just like automatically at all times, but then she'll also have like one person that she's attacking with her actual attack, and maybe her actual attack will like slow the enemy or something like that. I don't know, but I feel like it'll be like a two-part attack because she has like multiple guns, right? So it just makes sense. But thank you so much for checking out my video. I'm doing Champion Strike videos every Saturday. Originally I was doing Friday, but it works with my schedule more to do it on Saturday. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. If you are new here, make sure you drop a comment and let me know what your name in-game is and what team you're on. Shout out to my homies in All-Stars, Eclipse, and Boostin' especially. And don't forget to subscribe as well, and like the video if you appreciated it and you like these games. It gives me more motivation to keep pumping out these videos for games that aren't South Park or whatever else. So appreciate you, my fellow champions. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Come back here every Saturday, and we'll see you then. Bye bye.